Hi, my name is Sophia. This is my culturally responsive library project. My experience working with children this past semester, kids aged basically infant to age 6, as well as some experience working in elementary school after school programs. So first we have my student demographics. 12 students in my class were female and 19 were male. We didn't have any that I know of that were non-binary and obviously no non-human. So 61.3% male and 38.7% female. Race in my classroom, it's pretty clear. We had 3 Black/African. We had no Native or Indigenous, as well as Asian or Asian American, 2 Latinx, and no Arab American, Middle Eastern Arab, and we had 26 white students. So here's some statistics on some other topics that I went over. I chose these because they applied to my classroom the best. 50.8% to my knowledge were religious. 1.6 had disabilities. The family structure other than 2 children and 2 adults, 2 parents, 21.3%. And then 1.6% I knew of that had experience speaking other languages, and then 24.6% were economically diverse. So these are the demographics included in the classroom library. So based on the books, gender representation, literary books in the classroom had, this is it. It's mostly male and female. There's not much representation in non-binary, which applies to my classroom in the sense that there aren't any non-binary kids, but this would be a good opportunity if we did have them to be more of a window to learn more about it, as well as non-human was kind of below half. Racial representation, mostly white. There was a lot more Black/African than the other categories, which is obviously something to work on, but it also would be a good window as this mostly applies to the demographics in my class. So the additional concepts covered, this is the graph. It's family structure other than 2 children, mother, father, and children with disabilities, and then it goes up a little for language, and characters take part in religion was very high, which made sense given the fact that these statistics were taken from a classroom that has a lot of religious kids, but there's that. And then examples of literature that represent each topic. So these are 2 books I picked out that I thought did a good job representing gender. It's all about being yourself and being comfortable. And then this American Girl Doll, I Am a Girl book also capitalizes on that. And then race, we have these 2, which I thought were very impactful and good to have in the classroom. Characters with disabilities, these 2 books. Family structure other than 2 parents and 2 children. And on the left, you can see it uses a non-human, right? It's about a mother and her only son, a single mom story. And then these 2 books, I noticed, incorporated parts of speaking different languages. And this is an area where I really think my classroom could benefit from adding more books, because the preschool I worked at had a lot of children from foster families and low-income families. It was more of a nonprofit preschool, and I did a lot of volunteer hours there before I got a job. So I really think this could be a good mirror opportunity if more books were to be added, which you'll see the recommendations at the end. And then characters participating in religious practices or events. I have these 2 books. One of them was left from around Christmas time. So then these are areas where my library was a good mirror: religious practices or events, and window, race, gender, and languages other than English. And then a good mirror that really could be improved on would be the economic poverty and family structure other than 2 parents and 2 children. And although this is a good window, this could be a good mirror for the other half of the students, considering the circumstances of some of them. But this is also a good window because not all of them come from the same type of family. And then my 2 recommendations, Maybe Days. This is for children. The book is about a family in poverty, while the one on the right is about the similar concept, and it kind of touches into the different types of family as well.